Chapter 7. Discipline is the real confidence. Confidence isn't built in the mirror, it's built in motion. It's not about shouting affirmations or pretending to believe in yourself. It's about doing the work every single day, whether you feel like it or not. Confidence is not a mood, it's a record. It's the proof that you've shown up for yourself again and again. That's why discipline is the real confidence. When your actions are consistent, you don't need motivation. When your habits are strong, you don't need hype, because discipline removes doubt, and that's the kind of confidence no one can take away. 1. Motivation lies. Discipline delivers. Motivation feels good, but it's unreliable. It fades. It lies. It whispers, "Take a break. You've done enough." But discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline gets it done. A soldier doesn't wait for motivation to train. A surgeon doesn't wait to feel inspired before stepping into the operating room. They move because the mission demands it, not because their emotions allow it. That's real strength. That's real power. You don't wait for the perfect mood. You build the habit that survives bad moods. Discipline is the bridge between what you want and who you become. And every time you cross that bridge, you get stronger. Repeat it. I don't need motivation. I need consistency. 2. Routine builds. Confidence. Confidence comes from repetition, from showing up at the same time, in the same place, for the same purpose, every day. Routine builds identity. It tells your mind, this is who I am. This is what I do. That's why disciplined people walk differently. They speak differently. They carry quiet certainty because they have proof. Proof of effort. Proof of endurance. Proof that they can rely on themselves when it counts. You can fake confidence for a day, but you can't fake consistency. When you've put in the hours, when you've done the work in silence, the world can feel it in your presence. That's why real confidence doesn't talk. It doesn't need to. You don't tell people you're confident, you live like it. And that comes from structure, routine, and repetition. Repeat it. Discipline builds the proof. Proof builds confidence. 3. Discipline destroys doubt. Doubt is loud when effort is weak. When you skip the work, your mind punishes you with uncertainty. You start asking, am I good enough? Can I really do this? But when you've done the work, when you've sacrificed, when you've built consistency, doubt has no ground to stand on. You can't question yourself when you've proven your dedication through pain and persistence. That's the secret no one talks about. Confidence is not positive thinking. Confidence is earned through preparation. Think of an athlete before a championship. If they trained hard, they're calm. If they cut corners, they're nervous. Why? Because discipline silences fear. You want to destroy self-doubt? Then stop negotiating with yourself. Stop breaking promises you make to your future. Every broken promise weakens belief. Every kept promise strengthens it. You are what you repeatedly do. And that's why discipline is destiny. 4. Small acts, massive confidence. You don't need grand gestures. You just need small wins repeated daily. Wake up early, train, read, stay consistent. These small acts create compound confidence, the kind that doesn't fade under pressure. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Because confidence isn't a personality trait. It's a side effect of self-respect. And self-respect grows when your actions align with your goals. When you say, I'll do it, and actually do it, that's when something changes inside you. You start to believe your own word. You start to trust your own voice. That's real power. That's unshakable. Repeat it. I keep promises to myself. That's why I'm confident. 5. The discipline loop. Every time you choose discipline, you feed a loop of strength. Action, progress, confidence, more action. That loop builds unstoppable momentum. You stop waiting to feel ready, and you start creating readiness. You stop needing validation because your consistency becomes your validation. This is the mindset of warriors, creators, and leaders. They don't ask for easier days. They demand more from themselves. They don't rely on moods. They rely on systems. Because discipline is not restriction. It's freedom. Freedom from chaos, doubt, and fear. You don't become calm under fire by accident. You become calm because you've trained through the fire. You've faced resistance. You've built endurance. You've earned peace through repetition. That's why discipline is confidence. Discipline is control. Discipline is peace. 6. Your new identity. From now on, stop saying, I want to be disciplined. Say, I am disciplined. Make it your identity, not your goal. Because when it's who you are, you stop negotiating with it. You don't have to decide whether to train, to study, to push. You just do it. That's the difference between the average and the elite. The average person waits to feel ready. The elite person trains until they are ready. One is reactive, the other is intentional. And every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're sculpting your confidence, one choice at a time. So remember this: discipline is not punishment. Discipline is proof that you are stronger than your excuses. And every day you show up, you're not just building habits, you're building unshakable belief. Repeat it one last time. Discipline is my confidence. Calm is my control. You've built the foundation: silence, control, and discipline. But there's one force that still destroys even the strongest minds: comparison. And to master emotional control completely, you must break free from that trap. Next. Chapter 8. Stop competing, start building.